this is not looking good. People, welcome to episode 54 of Music and Nothing About. I've had many of you ask for a reaction to Parade since the revival on Broadway. So here it is. I'm breaking tradition this time and reacting to the most recent cast recording instead of the original because, you know, sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Wow, that was so quick of my brain to do that. If you've never seen my face before, welcome to the channel. I'm assuming you've already subscribed and everything, right? Joking, no pressure. But if you're up for joining us here, have a look at my previous videos. And if you like what you see, subscribe button's right there. I'm also on Patreon if you like my face that much. Super thankful to everyone who likes my face that much, by the way. So if you want to check out the extra content, link in the description. Now, what is this parade for? Lyrics up and let's find out. I mean, I wasn't expecting anything else to start with. This is not Ben Platt, is it? No, it's not. That's the biggest tragedy. The fact that he's going to fight for something he may never see again as a soldier. Ooh, the progression of the melody. Percussion only, then strings, then keys, then the trumpets with all that personality. Aw, you poor thing. So full of hope. Well, maybe he will come back. I don't know anything yet. Oh, that's an interesting choice. I'm assuming the parade is actually like overlapping to whatever was happening before on the stage. I'm already missing things, right? As usual. Oh, he's old now. The soldier. Okay. Maybe that's what happened then. It was him getting old while the parade was going. I'm glad he's managed to come back alive. Of Georgia. When is this set? Nice. The interposition of the lines sounds delicious. It's good. Oh no! He lost his leg. At least he's alive though. Oh, the sound is so rich. Oh, and these vocals. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's a proper choir for you. Okay, strong start. Music's not my cup of tea, I have to admit. It's very military. I can't really see myself listening to this on repeat once I finish this reaction, but it is beautiful nonetheless. Because we don't get much context from the lyrics, I'm assuming this is more of a mood-setting type of opening song, which doesn't help me very much. Now, it could be an honest one, which means it's foreshadowing a happy ending, or a deceitful one, which means it's fooling me into believing everything will end well. And knowing musicals, as I know them now... Alright, I need to know the context ASAP. This sounds like an anthem. Is it? Officially? Right. So I'm thinking the military parade is happening to honor those who lost their lives during the Civil War in America. Because we have the first song basically spend the life of the soldier. So this would be however many years later. Is that right? I'll go with that. Oh, here he is. Mr. Platt. So he's not from there. Like what? What does he look like? Love the intrusion here of the melody. Oh, why? Also, this is a very Sondheim melody choice. It's tense, but there's a pinch of humor to it. Oh, okay. Ooh, Okay. That's such a cool line, validating all of the cultural influence of a place in its inhabitants, who will naturally feel left out if they don't adopt those customs. Oh, so that's what it is. Maybe he's an immigrant, or he has a different culture. Okay. Let's keep going. But he really hates them. I love when they give me answers. Okay. This may sound weird, but military drums really age a song, don't they? Music sounds way more modern now that we don't have the whole parade thing going on. Oh, okay, I love that. Because he's listing good things that most people would actually enjoy, like magnolia trees and sunshine, as long as they felt like they were part of that community. But if you have no sense of belonging, even endless sunshine would not mean a thing. And you would still crave for the place that is not as pleasant, but where you recognize yourself in the people around you, where you speak the same language and you understand each other's customs. I love that section in the lyrics. The whole beginning of the show just got very ironic. He's like, together my ass. Ooh, even his wife. Oh, he's really good, isn't he? But is he a bit young for this role? I don't know. He sounds very young to me. Man, I love how my perspective on the music completely changed now that I have context. I love when that happens. The cheery nature of the drums now sounds so ironic. Now that I know that Leo would probably watch the parade with this Dane. That's good, that's good! Oh god, how old is this man? Sassy. You're trying too hard, man. Let her breathe. Go on. I'm vibing with this one. I like her. Gotta be careful with that one. She knows what she's doing. She's smart. Oh my god, here we go again. Ooh, this melody transition and how that last note emerges from underneath the previous melody. I'm living for how the music changes when he comes in. Ooh, hello. This is way more my cup of tea. Oh, that's so cool how he's singing about the girls who work for him while she also sings about serving him as a wife. She doesn't sound very happy, does she? Okay, I need to decipher this woman. So this is a I want song where she doesn't know what she wants? Did he though, Lucille? You tell me, Lucille. I really love how she's not stating those things about him. She is basically asking herself to try and get an answer. Even though the fact that she's asking herself if she, you know, is so happy with him, it means she's not sure. Maybe that's the problem, Lucille. No one wants a tree for a wife or a husband.
Hey. Yes? I came for my pay.
Oh,
Name?
she works for him.
Pagan.
Intriguing.
I am trying to remember.
Ooh, okay.
When my lighter kinda catches
Hmm.
this pile of rags in the
Oh my god, what happened? His voice. Go off. Absolutely beautiful voice. Oh, this is a whodunit. Wait, is this the girl from the previous song? Oh my god. What is going on? Who died? Which child? It was probably the girl from the previous song. I'm freaking out. I need you to do better than that, sir. I need more information. Okay, some of the melody sounds like a wave in this one. You have that constant bass line and then the strings come in sort of like decorating it. And they have a really nice movement to how they fade in and out of the song. Like, they come in and out. So beautiful. Gee. Filled with blood. Wow. That's quite a powerful image to have in your brain. Oh, so he was that girl. Bloody hell, it got serious so quickly. Oh no. Aww. What the hell happened? They're gonna blame him, right? Because that was the last person she was in with. Aw. Okay. That's a very effective way to encourage sympathy for her, because the more people describe her very human qualities and features, the more real she becomes, right? So as soon as they turn to Leo, all of the sympathy for Mary will have been ingrained in us already. So we as an audience will naturally turn against him as well, because we just want justice for this poor girl with crude teeth and all of these qualities that we now feel like we know well enough to want justice for her. Very smart, very smart. Aw, that's such a beautiful thing to say about someone. Oh, that's such an accurate representation of grief, to be fair. When someone you love dies, it really does feel like everything that keeps moving on is off and wrong and out of place, like the sun burning bright. Oh, this is getting intense. He's gonna do something stupid, won't he? Danger! Danger! The church bells were a nice touch. Yep. Guess that opening song was a deceitful one. Alright. Okay, sir. So, a girl dies in a factory where only children work, besides the four men and the security guard. I'm not saying children wouldn't be capable of murdering another child, but this does not look good for Leo at all. Especially being the outsider. This, oh my god, this is not looking good. No! Is this guy gonna incriminate Leo so he can benefit his career? We found our villain! Okay, this show has no right being this serious, but sounding this happy most of the time. Oh my god! Ah, I wanna dance to it, but hell no! How vile are you for being this happy about someone else's life being destroyed because it benefits you? That's disgusting. And why do I like this song so much? I shouldn't. I'm pretty sure, actually. Oh my, oh my. Okay, I'm not even gonna try to follow this bit. This is a lot. The way the whole chaos of this man, who I'm assuming is a detective or something, inciting people to give their testimonials, transition into them shouting for Mrs. Frank. But what is really interesting is that we haven't heard much from Miss and Mrs. Frank so far, right? Even though they are the main characters. I like the idea that they are being buried by all of these other voices in their own story. The people of the town actually make up a story for them instead of listening to them. The narrative structure of the musical sort of intertwines with the plot in a way. I really need to hear from Frank. I don't know what to believe here.
Come here with these horrifying stories. When a man writes his mother every Sunday.
Really hope this ends well. She's a very interesting character. She loves him, but is not excited about the marriage. He was probably the safe option. This doesn't look good.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Ho 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 ho. She's really good. Despite all her doubts, she still sounds very strong-minded and assertive. I like how she's built this character. Why does it sound so happy? It's messing with my head.
Who's gonna stop the rising river? Who's gonna swing the hammer of justice? Who's gonna
Ha! Cool. They actually have the hammer.
children want to know?
Wow, they really went and made it their business, didn't they? Who is singing here? I feel like that's very relevant. I don't really know who this man is. Oh, this is good. This is very good. It's amazing how it reflects mob mentality through the pacing and the energy of the melody and the lyrics. It's very pressing and full of questions. And it feels like it's closing in on you, which I assume was the intention. Ooh. Wow, have they even heard from this man yet? Okay, I really liked the pacing of this one. I'll be honest though, because the songs are quite short, the plot moves way too quickly in this cast recording. So in terms of timing, this feels to me like it's just the start of the show. But I also really like how its fast pace matches the growing urgency in the story, even though I feel like I'm riding a bullet train right now. Oh, okay. We'll get more about Mary. They're really trying to make us sympathetic towards her death. Which is probably what the defense was trying to do in court anyway, right? So it works. So this is still during the trial. Leo, show your face for Christ's sake. Ooh. Ooh. He means business. Are they lying or are they not? This is killing me. Okay. Okay, but if they're lying, who bribed them? Probably that detective guy, right? But all of them, all of the children? I need answers immediately. Oh, oh, the choir in the background sounds so eerie. I love it. Ooh. Yes, the way we start with a single voice and slowly progress into many is so chilling, given what that means for the subject matter. As in cases like these, usually the victims will multiply if you only listen to them, and that's exactly what they're reflecting in the melody. If they're actual victims, I'm still very confused. There's such a deep melancholy in this, even if they end up to be lying. Oh, finally! The slight playfulness of the melody kind of throws me off, and it tells me this is still the girls talking through him though, isn't it? This is not the personality we were introduced to at the start, of a serious man worried about work and longing for home. This feels fake. Ah, why is the melody so good when the topic's so disgusting? Stop it! What is happening here? Oh, wow! Yeah, this is definitely the girls talking through him, right? Oh my god! This was so interesting to navigate. It's so emotionally heavy at the start, and then it turns into this frantic, sort of confession. But if the whole song is from the girl's perspectives, then it means the difference in melody from when they are talking about what's happened and when he comes in reflects how good they are at manipulation, because they purposefully make him sound extremely joyful about something he should not be joyous about, which would consequently reinforce the hate people feel towards him, right? Who is telling the truth though? There's still a tiny bit of doubt in my mind, but this song made me 99% sure that he's innocent. Do they? Oh my god. Why is everyone out to get him? Oh, I know why, because people hate what's different, that's why. What? I'm very confused. I don't trust anyone. Should I call my lawyer? Wow, I am actually really impressed with how little we've heard from Leo. That's such an interesting choice. Should have kept your eyes open, woman. Oh, man. Oh, well. She could. You could have blessed and adored her. Those things are free. Wow. Whoa! Their last word sounded like a knife through the heart, didn't it? Okay, we must have had 3 or 4 songs by now about Mary and how she was great and how it's a shame that she's dead. Might be one too many? Okay, so we've been on trial for some time now, right? Right, there's no way this entire town hates him this much. Not a single person comes in for his defense. Oh, come on, I'll take any information at this point. Okay. So the last time we see Frank is the day of the parade, when Mary shows up to ask for her payment. From what I've heard, it didn't seem like he was expecting anyone else. So this has to be a lie, right? How could you lie about something like this? That's despicable. You know what? I almost wish the music was a little less good. It's just so conflicting. Oh. This proves that Jim is not that great of a person either. No. Wow. Gotta give it to him. He's got the talent for lying. Putting on a proper show, aren't we, Jim? Say no. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess it makes sense that every time they're talking about these awful things and trying to make a case for themselves and incriminate him, the melody is so catchy. Because that's essentially what they're trying to do, right? To make their story seem believable and even enticing to the jury. It's so conflicting though, because I want to dance but I feel so bad. See, now this is his music style. Remember at the start of the video when I said I was living for how the melody changed whenever he came in? That's how I know that bit in the children's song was fake. This is the real him. This is very rare, but I believe him. At this point, with all the evidence, mate, this is brutal. How vile people can be. Ben Platt's vibrato is very distinct to me. There's an imperfection to it, like when we try to sing while crying. It's shaky, and not just because this is very emotional, it always sounds like that to me. Oh no, here we go. Oh, sinners pay. That can't be good. Oh, that's even worse. I don't want to look at the lyrics. Oh no, oh no. Ah! No, no, no! Why are people... Ugh. Okay, what is happening to the melody? Why is it going happy again? What? Wait, hold on. Let me process this. Seriously? Jokes aside though, the music choices are so unexpected without visual context. It's confusing, but also really intriguing, and that alone would make me want to book a ticket straight away if this was showing in London. I would need to see what's happening for such drastic changes in the melodies. Oh, this has a "On the Road to Hell There Was a Railroad Track" vibes, and I'm here for it. What now? Ooh. Oh yes. Okay, I am in love with these voices. Ooh. So this is the town just continuing to be a-holes and spreading the hate speech. Okay, that tracks. Who's coming from New York though? His family? Okay. This is a racial thing. I need the time period to make sense of things here. Wasn't he condemned already? Oh, okay. So this is probably around the beginning of the 1900s, maybe? Oh. Oh. Oh man. The title of the show becomes very ironic once you realize how contrasting the idea of a parade is to all the hate you experience throughout the story. This is so good. This really has a Hades Town vibe. I really liked it, obviously. Yes. Aww. I still haven't grasped her as a character, to be honest. Because he'll be dead? Does anyone like this man? Anyone? No? Okay. What people? Show me those people! Okay, she's being very ironic here, right? Confirmed. There's this hunger, this ferocity trapped in her that is finally coming out. And I love it. Okay. So, this is her literally begging for him to let her help him? Kinda sad, if that's what it is. I swear to God, if cast recordings could be bipolar, this one would be. I mean, sounds good to me, since I have no idea what's happening. It's a mood. Has a bit of a holiday season vibe to it, so good timing. Seriously though, how did we get here again? What? This is the judge, so like 90% of the show is during the trial, right? Interesting. I really like these lyrics. Sounds like he's preaching for patience and understanding, but at the same time reinforcing the old rules that sometimes are quite damaging and should be left behind, not seen as a glorious past. But at the same time, there is logic to his thinking of changing has to be slow because not everything can change overnight. Oh, this is pretty cool. Nice. Oh man, pride is such a poison, let me tell you. The things men do for it. But then nothing changes, does it? It has to be mutual though. Wow. Yes. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, I really love the lyrics for this one. Clearly there are changes happening, and as a conservative community, it feels too fast. We can't expect people to change their minds overnight, and I like how first you think they're just asking for patience, but then they start reminiscing about the old days and the glory of being stuck in a past where they were winning to the detriment of other people. So obviously it's gonna feel glamorous and amazing. And of course they will ask us to listen to the old souls and the traditions. Are they listening to the new souls? If it's not mutual, we'll never find a middle ground. So there's always going to be a fight for who is right and who is wrong. What did she manage? Has he been released? Too happy at this late stage. This smells like a trap. Oh, it takes you almost going to prison to realize you shouldn't underestimate your wife, huh? Oh, he was sentenced to death. Whoa. Nice. Oh, brilliant performance. I can't believe it took them this long to finally work together. Okay, I'm already into it. I thought it was blues as in sadness, so I'm glad I was wrong. I love how supportive the choir is of him. I do not. Ooh, that complicates things for you, my man. Seriously. Bastard. Did he kill the girl? He probably killed the girl. I'm angry, but this slaps. Hell yes! It's so hard to be mad at people because the music's so good. Oh, this song was good. But I'm mad. At least it means there's hope for Frank. I think. Maybe. Ooh. Ominous. Surely this one is a reference to the Genesis flood, right? Noah's Ark and everything, given Leo's religion, is central to this story. Why do I have the feeling the music's about to go happy again? Oh my god! Okay, if we think about this one as a religious reference, these last two lines fit right into the metaphor. If we think about how in the Genesis, God wanted to return the world to its pre-creation form so it could be remade by sending a flood, that would mirror 1. Leo's status as the factory owner, a rich man with power, a god for the sake of this metaphor, and 2. how the town sees his presence as a threat to their way of life, their world, like God was to our world in the Genesis. So if the fact that Leo's sentence being reviewed feels like a flood to these townspeople, because it means they go back to living in a world where he seems to be on top, then they will want to fight back to protect their land, right? Or their world. Makes so much sense to me. The religious metaphor makes more sense by the second. Oh, is he enticing people to fight back again? Wow. He's really not worth much, is he? Just for his political career. Wow, despicable people all around. And the funny thing is actually that everyone is so hostile that you almost forget that the evilest thing that's happened was the murder. Because you're so busy trying to make sense of why an entire town of people would be this evil, that the evilest thing doesn't even seem that great anymore. Tell me about it. I wish I couldn't hear the things they say. I really like how there are so many instances when the ensemble parts are unintelligible. It reflects how everyone in this town talks too much over each other but never really listen. I don't know, I feel like there are also way too many songs about how they don't know how to be a couple. I mean, how many times does he say that same thing? Oh. It really took the man a death sentence to actually notice his wife's value. Oof. Oh. And she's here constantly praising him. He really does not deserve this woman. It is a complicated marriage though, let me tell you. It's so freaking sad though. How it's too late for them to try to be better to each other, because I'm assuming he's about to die. Oh, that's beautiful. And how the melody sort of explodes. They really didn't know each other. This is so sad. Whoa! This must sound absolutely incredible live. Oh no, this is bad, isn't it? Is he about to die? Prayers are never a good sign, ironically. I saw this coming. It is actually very smart how they wrote this show to give you little bits of evidence to figure out the end, to know that he's gonna end up dying because of the lies of these people. It is very smart.
Yes?
I came from a pay.
Interesting. We're back to the start. Who? Why? Is he dead? He's dead, right? Like, he's definitely dead.
$1.20. Here you are.
This is very interesting. Aww. I'm assuming these flashbacks will now prove his innocence, right? The last hammer in our hearts.
What is it?
Aww. Oh man. As predicted, the girl just leaves the room and he is innocent and nothing happens. Shut up. I'm actually disgusted with these people. I don't even want to hear them anymore. The truth that will endure. Absolutely love how their undying patriotism and the whole parade for the pride of Georgia in truth becomes pure irony once you go through the show. awful people, but they can sing. Oh, yeah! Incredibly ironic and very meta in its own way. Gotta love a show that uses the genre in its favor to manipulate the audience's perspective. Oh, okay. That was a lost beat there. There are three main things that I really enjoyed about this cast recording, because I think they are things that you would notice more easily if you actually did not watch the show, which I appreciate. One, how little Leo sings slash speaks slash is present in it. It really shows how the voices of the townsfolk were louder than his in the end, which ultimately caused his death. Two, how jolly the music sounds most of the time for a show with such dark background in terms of the plot and the characters' behaviors. And that contrast between jolly music and not so jolly themes could represent deception or the truth being covered by lies, which is ultimately what happened here. That one moment when Frank is singing a couple of very upbeat verses through the eyes of the lying girls is a very good example. Three, how the title of the show totally turns on itself. A town who just killed a man because of unjustified hate, singing about pride and truth and staying pure instead of feeling like a celebration by the end. It comes off extremely ironic. Did you enjoy this video? Then make sure to leave your like and your comments below, and I'll see you next time to conquer the world of musical theatre. Keep singing. Ciao!